Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 1 applications of matrices and determinants. Today we are going to see example 1.28. The upward speed v of t of a rocket at a time t is approximated by the equation v of t equal to at square plus bt plus c. So we will write the equation v of t equal to at square plus bt plus c, and our t is less than or equal to 100. Okay, where a, b and c are constant. It has been found that the speed at time t equal to 3, t equal to 6 and t equal to 9. So they are given 3 times for us, t equal to 6 and t equal to 9. We'll give this as equation 1. Are respectively 64, 133, 208 miles per second respectively. Okay, so they have found the velocity at 3 times and they have given the answers. Find the speed at the time of t equal to 15 seconds. Use Gaussian elimination method. So first we are going to find what is this a, b and c, and then we are going to use our t equal to 15 to find out the velocity. Now first of all, to find a, b and c, we'll use these 3. T equal to 3, t equal to 6 and t equal to 9. We'll substitute in 1. When t equal to 3, v of 3 equal to a into 3 square plus b into 3 plus c. Okay, so that will give us 9a plus 3b plus c equal to, the velocity given is 64. Okay, this is going to be our first equation. Similarly, v of 6, a into 6 square plus b into 6 plus c. So you are going to get 36a plus 6b plus c equal to 133. This is going to be your second equation. You put this as Roman letter 1. And then v of 9, isn't it? So a into 9 square plus b into 9 plus c. So it is going to be 81a plus 9b plus c equal to 208. Okay, equal to 208. So this is going to be our 3 equations. So we have got our 3 system of linear equations. From these 3 you are going to form your augmented matrix A into B, and then you are going to bring it to row echelon form. Okay, what is our row echelon form? What do we know? Row echelon form, below the principal diagonal all the elements are reduced to 0, and the second point is 0 should be in increasing order. That is, in the second row if there is 1 0, in the third row it will be 2 zeros or more. Okay, and when we are making the elements below the first column, first element 0, for column 1 you seek the help of row 1, and in column 2 when you are making the last row second element 0, you seek the help of R2, and your first row first element should be 1. If you don't get a 1, you don't bother, you go on with the given elements. So in this example we are going to do as it is because we don't get any 1 there. Okay, now we shall proceed. Now we'll write our augmented matrix. Before that we'll write our AX equal to B. First one 9 3 1, second one 36 6 1, and the last one 81 9 1. Okay, this is going to be our A. What is our X? A, B and C. And what is our constant? For the first one it is 64, 133, 208. Okay, so now we are going to write our augmented matrix A comma B. Okay, so it is going to be 9 3 1, 36 6 1, 81 9 1, and our constant 64, 133, 208. So this is going to be our augmented matrix. Now you don't have a 1, so we'll proceed as it is. So below the principal diagonal means below this 9 you are going to make this 36 0 and 81 0. So you have to seek the help of row 1. So what is going to be your row 2? It's going to be row 2 minus 4 row 1. Okay, similarly what is going to be your row 3? Row 3 minus 9 row 1, because here it is 81, here it is 36. So we will write our row 2 as it is 36 6 1, 133. 4 into R1 will give you 36, 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4, 4 into 4 16, 24 25. So it is going to be 256. Okay, now you are going to subtract, so change your sign, then only the first element will cancel. So cancelling you will get it as minus 6 minus 3 and 256 minus 100 33 will give you it as answer as 123. Okay, minus. Okay, so this is going to be our row 2. Similarly, our row 3, 81, 9, 1, 208. So multiplying by 9, 9 into 9, 81, 9 3s are 21, 9 1s are 9, 9 4s are 36. 54 plus 3 will give you 57. Now again here also you are going to change your sign because they are of the same both signs, so this gets cancelled 0. This is going to be minus 18, minus 8, and this is going to be minus 368. Okay, now this is going to be our row 3. Okay, now you write your equivalent matrix. First row remains the same, nothing changes. Second row, minus 6, minus 3, minus 1. Sorry, I left out this 0, isn't it? First row becomes 0. So first place it's 0, minus 6, minus 3, and minus 123. Okay, and our third row 0, minus 18, minus 8, and minus 368. Draw the line in between to show it is an augmented matrix. Now you have to bring this 18 into 0, so you are going to get the help of row 2. So what are you going to do now? Row 2 you are getting the help, isn't it? So row 3 you are going to change, isn't it? So row 3 you are going to change row 3 minus 3 row 2. Okay, because this is 6 into 3 gives you 18. So 0, minus 18, minus 8, minus 368. 3 into R2 will give you minus 18, minus 9, and this is going to be 369. Okay, now change your sign because both are of the same sign and you are going to subtract. Okay, so this gets cancelled. 0, 0, 1, and 1 is going to be our row 3. So what is going to be our equivalent matrix? 9, 3, 1, 64. Second row remains the same, 0, minus 6, minus 3, and minus 123, and our third row is reduced to 0, 0, 1, 1. Drop the line. So we have reached this is our row echelon form. Okay, so we can go to our back substitution method. Okay, so for that we are going to separate this one into AX into B. 0, minus 6, minus 3, 0, 0, 1. This is going to be our A, and our X is going to be A, B, and C, and our constant from the reduced matrix is 64, minus 123, and 1. So back substitution, first you will take row 3. Okay, so from row 3 it is 0 into A 0, 0 into B 0, so C equal to, in the right hand side you have got 1, so you get the answer as C equal to 1. Now taking row 2, 0 into A 0, minus 6 into B gives you minus 6B, and minus 3C equal to minus 123. Now substitute C equal to 1, so minus 3 equal to minus 223. This minus 3, when it goes to the other side it becomes plus 3, so it is minus 120. Cancel minus and minus, which implies B equal to 120 by 6, that is equal to 20. Therefore B is equal to 20. Okay, and now we are coming to our row 1. You got all the 3 elements, so 9A plus 3B. Actually you are multiplying this each element, each row with our column. 3B plus C is going to be our first constant, 64. Now substitute the value of A1, B. 9A plus 3 into 20 plus C is 1 equal to 64. So 9A plus 61 equal to 64. So you take to the other side, 9A equal to 3, which implies A equal to 3 by 9, that is equal to 1 by 3. So our A value is 1 by 3. Now we are going to substitute A equal to 1 by 3, B equal to 20, and C equal to 1 in Roman letter 1. What is our Roman letter 1? V of t equal to at square plus bt plus c. Okay, so v of t equal to at square plus bt plus c will become as 1 by 3 t square plus 20t plus 1. Okay, now in the question they have asked to find out when t equal to 15 seconds. Okay, so when v equal to 15 seconds, what is going to be your velocity? So in the place of t you are going to put 15, so 15 square 20 into 15 plus 1, this is nothing but 1 by 3 into 15 into 15 plus 20 into 15 plus 1. Cancel this 3 with this, so you will get the answer as 75 plus 300 plus 1, that is equal to 376 miles per second. So our velocity at the time of 15 equal to 15 seconds is equal to, what is our velocity? 376 miles per second. Okay, this is going to be your answer. Okay, so we are done with our Gaussian elimination method. What is the important point you have to remember is, you are going to bring this to row echelon form, that is below the principal diagonal you are bringing the zeros, and the zeros should be in increasing order. In row 2 you will get 1, in row 2 you will get 2 or more. Okay, but it should be 2, because first previous row 1 means the second row should be more than 1, that is 2, or 2 or more is okay. Okay, and then after reducing to row echelon form, you have to use your backstage method, that is going from our row 3, row 2 and row 1 we get all the 3 unknowns, and then we answer the question whatever extra question they have asked in the problem. Okay, thank you.